Good evening, viewers. Good afternoon, viewers. Good morning, viewers. Depending on where you're viewing from. This is Mavi G's channel. I have some questions to ask you this evening. The job you are currently doing, is that really the job you want to do in life? The business you are doing right now, is that actually the business you ought to do? If you don't have plan for your life, others will use you to accomplish their plans. You ought to be in a different career, but because you are confused, you don't know what you ought to be doing, someone else has employed you. You ought to be an entrepreneur. You ought to be a big business person. But because currently you are confused, you are working for someone where God has destined you to be an owner of business. The location you are now currently, is that where God wants you to be? Many of you out there ought to be in UK, US, Australia, Canada, and what have you. But because you have lost touch with reality, you are in a wrong location. And when you are in a wrong location, your blessings cannot get to you. That is why I've brought to you a question. I've come to ask you a question this evening. Where you are right now, is there actually where God wants you to be? The career you currently do, is actually what you are destined to do? I want you to ask yourself a question. Where I am right now, is that God's plan and agenda for my life? I will not waste much of your time. I will not bore you with too many questions. But I want you to reflect on this. What I'm doing right now, is that where God wants me to be? Many of us are just working, doing what you are doing, lamenting secretly because you don't have any choice. Yeah, you do have a choice. I say you have a choice. I'm going to mentor you and teach you how to choose the right career, how to go back to the right place if you have already made a mistake, how to go back to the right career you are destined to work. I'm going to be mentoring you on that. But for now, I'm going to stop.